Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Nerds of Legend. I'm your DM, Ben. Next to me is Brian. Next to Brian is Will. Below me is Joel. And next to Joel is Brendan. We thank you for joining us as we continue our adventure into Candlekeep Mysteries. And without no current announcements other than a reminder that we will be taking a week off next week due to just holiday shuffle and everything else, and we will be returning the following week with a normal installment of Nerds on Books, where we'll be discussing the book Ringworld by Larry Niven. So with that said, let's get into it. Last time, the group arrived at Candlekeep to discover that their usual room had been taken due in part to their month-long absence, but also due to ScribeCon, which is not as fun as it sounds, which Murph was sad to find out. They were put up or down in the Firefly Cellar, a wing of the library. They found the cellar to be under renovation, but still with good lodging. They met the various residents. Murph discussed philosophy with a druid, and Onion and Mop found strange dolls and writings. They woke the next morning to find that they were humming a strange melody that none of them had heard before, and that they could only stop humming with difficulty. At this point, Varnier, the senior scribe, locked herself and all the residents in the cellar, telling a story of this happening once in Candlekeep's history of almost 600 years ago, where a singing madness took hold, and no one knows how it had been dealt with before. She said they would have to maintain a quarantine until they could get to the bottom of this mystery. The party proceeded to investigate, finding that the more people hummed the melody, more sinister and strange events would occur. The library would become noticeably cold. One of the scribes had a screaming fit, and he was unresponsive as he screamed the melody at the top of his lungs until he could finish it. Finally, the group found a skull that sang the words to the mysterious melody. Murph decided that he would show this skull to all the residents of the Firefly Cellar. As this happened, the group became compelled to sing along, and 3 shadowy figures appeared and attacked the party. And that's where we are now. So, I believe I left it off with roll for initiative.
Yes.
7. What a first roll of the game. Murph starting out hard. 7.
2.
9.
9.
Oh boy.
In the words of Taylor Swift, I'm feeling 22.
Oh, you're feeling 22?
Feeling 22.
What's your dex modifier?
Wait, Missy. I can't.
Me?
Or initiative?
Initial modifier 3.
Okay. You tied. So, with that, Mop, you are up first. These 3 shadowy figures appear and proceed to rush at you. But you, being your paranoid self, are able to immediately leap to action.
What's the dimensions of our battlefield right now?
1 second.
Gotta see how cheeky I can be.
So you guys, I presumed we were in the center of the room here. Oh, hey! Alex, thanks for the raid. Good to see you.
Oh.
So what are you doing, Mop?
So, where are
You're in
they?
the center of this room.
No,
I'm going to
where are
say
they?
you guys were in the center, and then the shadows are to the north, south, and east of you.
Okay. In that case, let's see. So each spot is 5 by 5, I'm assuming. Okay, I can't exactly.
Yeah, they're 5 feet.
I can't exactly get sneaky unless I take more than one turn. So what I'll do instead is I will cast at the northernmost enemy
Okay.
a firebolt. Actually, no. You know what? I'll go. Ooh, yeah, we will do that. Now that it does more damage. 2 levels in wizard. Yeah, we'll cast firebolt.
Firebolt.
Yikes! That's an 8 to hit.
That is not going to do it, I'm afraid. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
It's gonna grill some books, I think. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I'll take a bonus action and try to hide behind one of the bookshelves.
Okay.
We'll
Do you flee to the west there?
Yeah, we'll presume it's the one that's open.
Okay. That is one of the shadows' turns. So, they are going to go up to, let's see, Murph, and they're going to attempt to attack you. So they are... That is a 9 to hit. That's not going to do it.
Nope.
And then another one goes for Onion. That's a nat 20.
All right, I guess that hits.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I can't do that to myself. Never mind.
14. You take 17 points of necrotic damage, and your strength reduces by 1.
Good grief.
Okay. That is Gideon's turn.
Let's see here.
As the shadow grabs onto you, Onion, you feel sort of draining feeling as the strength seems to sap from your body.
Right.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Okay. Well, I do believe Gideon needs to jump into the fray here. We're all kind of like encircled by these things, yes?
Yeah, so there's one that is attacked at the one come from the north and has swung and missed at Murph. The other came from the south, swung and hit Onion pretty hard, and then the other one is to the east, and Mop ran off and hid behind a bookshelf to the west.
Okay.
It's roguey things, you know.
Well, I don't know how good this is going to do, but go big or go home, right?
Yeah.
So I am going to go over to the one who hit my pal over here, and I'm just gonna thrust both fists out and try to attack him. So I get 3 attacks.
You're attacking the one that hit Onan?
I am.
Okay.
Oh, hey, nat 20 in the group. So does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So I need 2 damage die. Okay, so we're looking at 15 points damage, bludgeoning.
15 points of damage?
15 points damage bludgeoning, yes.
Okay. As your attack hits, you notice your fist sort of like sinks in, and it doesn't seem to it's almost like trying to punch smoke.
Yeah.
And your attack does hit and it does not seem to take as much damage as you feel like it should. That is Murph's turn.
All right. There's 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I would like a wisdom. I think it's a wisdom. I need a charisma saving throw.
Charisma save from which one? Or all 3?
All of them.
Oh, cheeky boy.
Ooh. You're looking to beat a 14.
Yeah. They all failed. I rolled a 3, a 5, and a 7.
They all have Bane on them now. So that's a D4 on all of their attacks.
Okay.
It's a negative D4 on all of their attacks. And then as a bonus action, I am going to summon my spiritual weapon.
Very well.
And that is my turn.
Okay. That is another Shadow's turn. With that having just happened, they are also going to attack at you, Murph.
Oh no.
That doesn't hit. I rolled a 4 minus 3, so that didn't hit. That is Onion's turn. Bane is such a insane spell. Like, holy shit.
I believe you misspoke the word brilliant. It's a marvelous spell.
It is. I agree. I was just saying it's fucking broken.
You know, and then I got on the other hand, I have bless, which does the opposite to our guys, which is great.
Onion, you just took a wicked hit. If you're speaking, we can't hear you.
My bad. I got the one guy on me still, right?
Yes, and he just
Right on me.
hit you hard.
He's gonna hit you one way.
Or another.
18, a 17,
We are supposed to be singing, so.
Yeah,
So you're singing
and
the wrong song.
10 for my bonus action.
I think that's a matter of
So you got a
perspective.
17 and a 10?
An 18, a 17, and a 10.
Oh, shit. The first 2 definitely hit. The last one does not.
We would make the worst boy band.
Because we would make a man band.
We'd make a bad man band too.
You also mispronounced awesome.
5 on the first one, 8 on the second. Or actually, -1 on both of those. Forgot about my negative.
No, so it's a -1 to strength. Not your...
Yeah, so it'd be 1 off damage because I had a
It drops
16.
you down. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that was 5 and 8, and your shields are not magical, right?
They are non-magical, yes.
Okay.
We gotta get money for magic weapons.
I think at next level, my fists become magical, so.
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah, let's-
Punch and
All right, so again, your shield strike. You strike two times with your shields, but it's almost like passing through smoke, and it does make contact, but it does not do as much as you feel like it should have. And that is back around to Mop.
Okay, so the fastest way for me to get around to these shadows and actually do something for the party would be to run across the top of the bookshelves. How difficult is it for me to get on top of those?
Roll me a luck check.
Luck, here we go. I don't know if I have any. Yeah, no.
No, luck
All right.
Luck has no modifier.
Yeah. 16.
as you're looking around, you notice that one of those like rolly ladders. There's
Oh, there
one
we go.
like right. There's one like right next to you. So you could use that to get on top of the bookshelves.
Jump on that. Give it a kick push. With that, I should be in move range to try a backstab on the northernmost shadow.
Yeah.
We'll give that a shot.
Roll me an acrobatics check when you
Okay.
jump down on top of it.
Let's do acrobatics first, and then I can worry about attack.
Yeah, because you're like jumping from shelf to shelf. You're like spinning around on a ladder thing. You know.
Plus 9 to acrobatics will help. It gives me an 18.
That'll do it. So you let's roll your attack then.
Oh, that's an 8.
Ooh, you jump down off the top of the bookshelves and do a sick front flip, but then in your excitement to attempt to stab, you miss wildly.
At least I didn't pull a
Style over function there. Function over form.
I could have fallen over like Gerald Ford again.
All right. So at that, the one you just attempted to stab is going to turn around and take a swipe at you.
Yeah.
That is only 11 to hit, though, so I think you're fine.
Good.
That is the other shadow's turn. He is going to try and take another swipe at Onion. That is not going to hit because that was another 11. So that is Gideon's turn.
Okay. Hey, pretty lady, you're looking real fine. This is our first date, and I'm like other guys. All right. Oh, hey. So that's another 20.
Ooh, hot dice.
And the other two are 16s.
All three of those will hit.
Yay! Okay. I forgot the extra crit damage from last time, but that's okay.
I love how like once you get to like level 5 with Monk, using weapons becomes like useless. Whew.
Oh wow. Okay. So see
with
here.
one of those attacks, you will kill the one shadow that's by you.
Oh, okay. So just one of them needed to hit that one. Like, is there another one within striking range then?
You would be able to move and strike the other one. That's the other two. One of the other two that are attacking Murph.
Excellent. Then I will save the one that actually crit for the other shadow.
Mm-hmm.
And instead we'll just say, like, I don't know, these two or whatnot, you know, for the other shadow. So let's see here. That would be 12 plus so 18, 19. And I believe that is 27 points damage.
Whoo! Damn, boy. Okay. You punch the one that the shadow that is attacking Onion and immediately dissipates and then immediately you vault over the table, do like one of those sick like slide moves like over the hood of the car like Dukes of Hazzard style, and just like kick and then punch kick the other one of the other shadows and strike him for damage. And yet again it seems like it didn't do as much as it should have, but you definitely put the hurt on this guy.
One punch!
That's what I was trying to do.
3, 2, 1.
And then do you give a cheeky wink at Mop?
No, I give him a fist bump.
Oh. I appreciate that.
All right, that is Murph's turn.
How many are left?
So there's 2 left. One has not been struck yet. The other...
I would like a wisdom saving throw from the unstruck one.
Okay. 1 second. Wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nat 1.
Nice. Oh, wow. That is 9 points of damage because it went up to a 2d8 because I'm 5th level.
And what kind of damage is that?
That is, I believe it's necrotic.
Can you confirm?
I am looking. Yes, necrotic damage.
Okay. You strike this creature with your spell, and for once, normally you would attack a creature such as this, and it would be damaged, but it doesn't even seem to be phased.
I'd be like, oh, well, that's disturbing. And as a bonus action, I am going to swing at it with my spiritual weapon for 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
And he's going to take 8 points of force damage.
Is it force?
That's what it says.
Okay. All right, the one that was undamaged?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so that actually seems to crack it pretty good. That is one of the Shadow's turns, and seeing how you just thwacked it pretty good, he's going to attack you again. And
Me?
Yes.
Nice.
Cracked him open like a Hooters.
So that's an
crab leg.
18 to hit.
Oh, that definitely does hit.
So as you are struck again, you take 8 points of necrotic damage, and you feel your strength drain from you. It seems to really, like, hit you hard, and your strength is reduced by 4 points.
Oh.
So, I'm at an 8, so that's -2. Okay, I never use it. But then I am
But
going
you're
to need
now
a
at a 4
dexterity.
strength.
Huh?
You're now at a 4 strength then.
No, I'm at 8. I was
Oh.
at 12.
Oh, because you're from 12 to 8. Got it.
Yeah, I need a dexterity saving throw.
That's gonna fail. What is your damage, sir? I assume a hellish rebuke is in order.
That would be 13 points of fire damage as I cast Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, as this creature strikes you and as draining the strength from you, your eyes glow red as you turn around as you turn to face it, as it belch like hellish fire from your mouth, and immolate it. And as the fire dissipates, there's nothing left behind.
Okay.
That is Onion's turn. So, Onion, there's one shadow left. You're kind of freed up right now.
All right. I'm gonna be casting Lightning Lure, so that'll be a Strength DC.
Strength.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 14.
The save was a 14, so
Okay.
that's gonna be the turn then.
Okay. That is Mop's turn.
So I'm in base-to-base contact with this guy.
Yes, you are. You would
I think
have
I'll
sneak
just-
attack because he's flanked. You would be flanking him.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna stick with the skewer attempt, I think. 16.
16 will do it. What's your damage?
Excellent. That's gonna be 1d6 plus 3 and an additional d6. Nine total.
9 total. Okay. So you You strike at this creature, and it's like, normally you've done your sneak attacks before, and it's usually a really meaty hit. But this, it seems to like almost like I've said. I guess I'm repeating myself at this point. It's like trying to stab at mist. And that is its turn, and he's going to be pissed at you for hitting him. So he's going to attempt to hit you now. Never need to roll my bane. That is a 21 to hit, so that's going to hit. And again, It turns to you and...
Dang.
13 points of necrotic damage, and you feel your strength drain, and you lose 2 points to your strength. That is Gideon's turn.
Okay. Well, I know what must be done.
Consecutive normal punches.
And that die went to the floor, so it is into the Shadow Realm.
All right.
But don't worry, I have more dice. Always more dice. Wow, okay, you not only... Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure both. The two of them hit, at least.
Yeah, those both hit.
Let's see here, so... That's 13 points damage.
How do you kill it?
Annoyed that none of the creatures that do necrotic damage were attacking me, who has resistance to necrotic. I just kind of like, you know what? No, I'm going to have to sing kill it.
What's that?
I'm going to have to sing kill it.
Sing kill it. How are you
Yes,
sing kill
like rather than like say something catchy or witty or anything else, I'm just going to like, roar with boisterous sound while I punch straight through it and dissipate it.
Okay, yeah. So you take one mighty punch, you're like, crouching tiger, hidden dragon, or whatever, and it just like seems to like blow away. And as sort of like the shadowiness has sort of dissipated, there's a strange calm over and I would like everyone to give me concentration checks.
What's the modifier for a concentration check?
I believe it's Constitution.
20, dirty 20.
Okay. I saw yours briefly, Mop. What was it?
17.
17. Okay. What was yours, Onion?
12.
12. Okay. You were all able to successfully suppress the song. And it's noticeably quiet for once, because it seems like everybody kind of ran away when all the... Actually, you guys had met and there was nobody else around except the skull, which starts singing. And...
The one I'm holding?
Yeah, the one you were holding, yeah. You'd put it down on the table.
I would like to throw it on the ground and see if I could crush it.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
This is my strength is still diminished, correct?
Yes.
So that's a -2, so 12.
You throw the skull down on the ground, and it bounces and doesn't seem to be affected.
Okay.
And as you do this, you start to notice that the song is not just in your head, but somewhere there's a deep and melodic voice singing the words. And as you hear, see a mother scything wheat, forgotten husband sleeping near, with one swing she took his feet, with another took his ear.
All right.
As it continues. Shh.
You're so happy you got to do that, didn't you?
I am so happy.
You could tell you were like holding on that one for a while. Unfortunately, I feel that we probably should go find that voice.
The skull's still singing, by the way.
I'm gonna kick it and then look back to the group and be like, "Okay, again, I think we have to go find that deep
Give me an
voice."
attack roll.
I miss. It's a 7.
Is anyone else gonna, deal with the singing skull, or is he just gonna?
I mean, knowing me, it'll result in an Aragorn like toe jam. So, not even gonna try.
Yeah.
Oh, my spiritual weapon is still there, right? So
Yeah.
I want to use that instead of my ruined strength.
Spiritual golf club.
That's a 20 to hit.
That'll hit. What's your damage?
All right.
It's force damage too.
Yeah, it's force damage. So, what?
Just enough. So as you bring your
Wait,
radiant.
that's not correct because it was it is a D. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. Yeah, 4. It's 4 damage.
Yeah, as your it's a mace, right?
Yep, that's what it looks like
mace
today.
comes crashing down on the skull. It shatters into a bunch of tiny pieces, and the song from the skull stops.
But the deep voice is still going.
Yes.
Okay. Is everyone okay? Does anyone have injuries that need to be taken care of at this moment? Anyone? Anyone at all? Yeah. Anyone?
I'm okay.
No. Good.
I look like a homie ham.
I know I saw you. I was being a dick.
I will say that it seems like
I'm going to go up to you and I'm going to touch you and you're going to take 19 points.
I will say that as you
healing,
notice
right?
that...
Yes, 19 points of healing.
Did I leave the other voice on?
No, you didn't.
Okay. I will say that as you notice that all of you are able to successfully repress singing the song, you don't hear that other voice anymore, and it seems like some of that spiritual activity around you is calmed. So you'd probably have time to take a breather, so to speak,
Well,
before you use a spell.
I did already. I'm good. I have a lot of spells. I have a lot of spells left.
Okay.
Well, you're saying we could take a short rest?
Yes, and
I will lose my spiritual weapon if we do that. So
you'll be able to recover your strength for one thing, though.
Yeah, that's the thing I was thinking about.
That persists until you take a rest.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to move forward, we can, but
yeah, I'm okay with
I
the
want to
short
say
rest.
we can't move if we keep getting hit by these things.
Mm-hmm.
I have taken a short rest. I am good with it.
Okay.
Okay.
On this short rest, Onion is going to actually do something, though. He's going to take out he has a candle. He's going to cut off a little bit from the bottom, and then he's going to really hope this doesn't just explode all over the place when he lights it.
Okay.
And then he's going to heat that little bit he took where it gets malleable, and then he's going to shove it in his ears and hope this works.
Oh, I see.
Taking a page from the Odyssey.
So you do shove the wax in your ears, but
It's not melted, to be clear.
yes, but it's in your head.
It's too late.
Yeah, you've already heard it. So
head.
in your head.
Well, time to go. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Worth a shot.
As you guys finish your long rest, did everyone kind of roll any hit dice or whatever?
What are you doing?
I'm
Or
going
short
to.
rest?
No, I'm asking, like, Murph is looking over at Onan quizzically. What are you doing?
Trying to block out the song.
Did it work? Like, I'm now, like, considering.
And I'm going to assume at this point, since I still have it, you're going to hear him hum it at some point and have your answer.
I guess. I guess not. Well, A for effort.
Yeah.
So are we going to find? We don't hear the sound of the deep voice, do we now?
Oh, no, you don't hear the sound of the deep voice anymore. And,
Right.
and it wasn't like from like a source. It was almost like omnipresent, but it wasn't like in your head, if that makes sense.
Okay. So everyone else heard that deep singing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Who do you think can sing at that tone? Like, should we ask everyone?
It sounded more everywhere. I don't think that any one person here is necessarily going to be able to cast that kind of resonance. However, if this has happened before, then perhaps maybe someone here might have information of how it was stopped last time. I know that they said that they had to do away with.
I suppose that's a pretty good idea, like to ask. So who would be the best person to? Who's the oldest person here?
I'm assuming the person who locked us in and told us that this happened once before would have more information.
You know, that was what we were told. Let's talk to that person first. So we're gonna go talk to Varna, right?
Yeah. As you
Shouldn't she still be in the room?
She just watched us get attacked by shadows, and she's like, "It sucks for you guys."
And then she watched us take a long rest, and she's just sitting there like
Just
No.
watching.
waiting.
No, you took a short rest. But
Yeah.
So we're just
Sure,
sleeping.
no,
She's
so
like,
like
"Look
when
at
you
those
guys,
handsome young shadow fighters.
I may be wrong, but I think when you guys,
You're the DM.
like,
You're never wrong. You could
yeah,
just
I'm
make
never
it up.
wrong. When this happened, you guys were by yourselves. There was no one else with you.
I was gonna get put out that she's just watching us get
No.
slapped by
No,
shadows.
they did not just like. They did
wanna
not
help?
just sit back.
You want to help a little bit, bitch? Like, I'm just saying.
Yeah. So as you are talking about this, you notice Cthulhu, the druid. She comes up from like the basement where her rooms are. You notice she's like fidgety and sort of like pacing. And you probably remember Murph, that during your guys' like long discussion, she mentioned that she doesn't like being confined to spaces. You know, she's kind of grown up out in the wild. And she's like, I can't be in this prison any longer. And as like she bites her lip to keep from singing.
I've been holding this one back ever since last session, so I'm gonna walk up to her and I'm gonna be like, "Did you hear that call, Cthulhu?"
Hate it.
She's like biting her lip to keep from singing as she's like putting her like hands on her head, slumping against the wall. And as she hears that, all of a sudden like her ears flatten on her head and she sprints off at like a full sprint, heading in the direction where you guys saw Varnier last.
Where are you going?
Actually, she heads for like the back up to like the first.
Where are you going? Thought you. We follow.
Yeah, so she's headed towards what you presume is. Oh shit!
Shadowy.
You didn't see that. What you presume is the exit. So she's sprinting up the stairs. She's like, I have to get out of here. I can't be trapped like this. So she's headed up the stairs.
All right, so we follow, I guess.
So you find her, and she's like attempting to like force the door open, and she's like unable to. And she turns around, wild-eyed, and she's like, "Where is that bitch?" And like basically runs off to try to find Varnir. Do you guys attempt to like stop her, or try to calm her in any way?
I mean, if
No,
anyone
but I
would-
will follow her.
Oh, okay.
I'll be like, no, don't wait.
I'm kind of in agreement with that.
Don't wait.
Okay.
And then I'll whisper whoever's standing closer to the group and be like, I have no idea what the fuck is happening, so I think I'm just gonna follow her
All
and
right.
see what happens. Because I didn't prepare calm emotions, so she's just gonna have to freak out on her own.
So you find she runs off back into the main top floor, and you see her Varnir, like hearing the commotion, comes around the corner from over here, and you see it's like let me out of here! I can't be trapped in this prison. And the Cthulhu is going to Varnir like seems to like try to like placate her, and she's like, "I'm sorry, but we must stay here until we can figure out what's going on." And Cthulhu's like, I wasn't asking." And she is going to like, on either side, she's going to like, her hands are going to like splay out on either side, and like basically you see her claws come out, and she is going to make a melee attack.
Can I
Protection.
like impose myself? Like, like when we see her, like, claws, kind of
Yeah,
like,
can we
No.
try
Oh,
to?
I 100% impose myself.
Yeah, I want to try
Yeah.
to. I want to try to tackle her.
Well, no, I'm just gonna grapple her is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna like put my arms like behind her back and like
Yeah.
Same. I want to try to assist Gideon.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Can
use
I
protection
give him-
though, if she
can I
does
cast-
successfully attack.
Instead, can I cast guidance on him as he's trying to like grab her?
Sure.
Okay, then I cast guidance.
Okay.
okay.
That's a
D4,
strength contest, right?
Yeah.
I hope it's guidance that applies to right now, not guidance like think about your YouTube comment before you post it.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's question your actions.
Double bag your groceries.
Okay, strength. has a
Glass jars
modifier
are
of
heavy
0.
and breakable. Yeah.
What did you get, Brian?
Total after guidance was 23.
Okay, yeah. So you're able to like put her in a full on like full Nelson. But as you restrain her, she is going to like kick back at you with her sandals, with her
Protection on
clawed
him.
feet. I don't know how you would impose protection in this case.
No, probably not.
I'm just like
had to
saying,
try.
like,
I had to try.
it's like, yes, I understand your ability, but in this case, I'm gonna say no, because he's got her like full grapple. I don't think you can get a shield in place.
Protection from foot stank is what you need.
She attempts to kick you in the nuts, and fails.
Thank God.
Oh, it looks like you've finally chosen your circle, though.
Yeah.
Circle of the moon, I assume.
So what are you
Well
guys
done.
gonna do? Because she's still like she's fighting as hard as she can to like get at Varnir to try and get the key.
Now that I have her grappled, I would like to go for pin.
Okay. I'm not sure how that works, so you have to remind me.
I got rope.
Um,
How does pin work, Brian?
Oh, I thought you were looking in the player's handbook. If I'm not mistaken, I now need to do another grapple
Another
test.
strength contest.
Yeah, and if I win this one, I do believe she becomes. I don't think it's helpless, but
It's like
fully.
it goes from like restrained, or it goes from like grappled to restrained or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll it. Jesus.
Okay. 10 total.
You still beat it. She rolled an 8.
Yeah.
So as you're like grapple her into full Nelson, you see you see Gideon basically like fucking German suplex, and she's like he does a full like 180 back bend and just like has her pinned on the ground, and she's like struggling. So she's like, let me out, but she's like completely unable to do anything about it because he's got her so thoroughly restrained in this pin.
I would like to turn to Varnya and be like, we would like to know what is happening, because it seems like a lot. And we just fought off shadows, and now you've got a crazy shape-shifting woman and songs that we don't know in our heads. So, and you said this has happened before. I really feel this should be posted on like a wall somewhere for if you're going to stay the night, that you could be possessed by a voice and shadows will fight you. But what is going on here? If you could please let us know.
As you're doing this, Cthulhu is still fighting.
I'm gonna get down and try to persuade. I'll be like, we need to figure this out, and your screaming isn't helping.
Give me a charisma check.
Yes. 6.
Yeah, so you like say that, and she's like, "Fuck you!" as she's basically like foaming at the mouth. And let's see, restrained.
Okay. Well, then.
As
hold
that
on.
happens,
Hold on.
As that happens, she's going to cast Thunder Wave.
Wait, she can cast while restrained?
That's a cinematic.
Underwave has.
According to Restrained, its speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and attack rolls have disadvantage, and the creatures have disadvantage on Dex saving throws. There's nothing that says they can't cast.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Can we do an initiative? Because I want to try to.
Yes, we can after this comes into effect, because I don't think any of you anticipated her
Okay.
tossing a spell out.
Con save, right?
Yeah, would you say all of you were around her?
Well, I was down at her face, so yeah.
I was over there. I was about to intimidate her.
Fuck me.
19.
7.
6.
Okay. 1 second. Mop, what was yours?
What was the modifier again?
I need a... I need a con save.
12.
All right. And so everybody around you, her So, Onion and Mop, you're able to sort of like brace yourselves, but Gideon.
I do not.
Gideon and Murph, you're going to take the full force of this. And you're going to take 11 points of force damage, or thunder damage, sorry. And you're both pushed, blasted back 10 feet from Cthulhu. She's still prone, but she's able to blast you off of her. And actually, I'm gonna roll a save for Varnier as well. She's also going to pass, but she's so Brendan and Onion, you take half of that 11 points. So at that point, now we can roll initiative.
$14.
Baby, no. Damn it. $13.
So that is. What'd you say, Onion? 15?
13.
13. What did you get, Mop?
11.
11. Okay.
21. Blackjack.
Okay. Gideon, as you're blasted back, you're up first.
All right. I kick up onto my feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I rush back over to her.
Okay.
And I am going to just try to oh, you know what? Actually, I forget if that's an actual thing in 5th edition or not.
What?
Well, I am using my fist, so can I do non-lethal damage to her?
Yeah.
Forget if non-lethal damage is a thing here. Okay, but that's fine.
Yeah,
so yeah, I am just going to try to whack the shit out of her with non-lethal damage.
Okay.
Like, I am just gonna like rush over to her and savage her in the corner.
Yeah.
Does the lowest one of an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay, I'll hit. Okay, so that's 7 plus 15 points damage.
That definitely stings quite a bit, and she's you can see she's probably going to be sprouting a nasty shiner, but she's still standing.
You mean prone?
Oh yeah, prone. Yeah,
Conscious.
she's still conscious. That is going to be her turn, and
Don't make me hurt you.
she is going to kick up as well. And let's see. She's going to like say, "I don't have time for this," and she's going to like press her hands into the floor, and she's going to cast Entangle.
It's a dex saving throw.
Yes. Actually, it's a strength save.
Okay.
So everyone needs to
it's
give me a
everyone.
strength saving throw.
Oh,
15.
speaking of that, is the strength drain,
Fuck.
did that wear off from the shadows?
Yes, because you guys took a short rest.
Yeah, it did. Okay.
Real glad we did now.
Okay.
7.
So 7. Sorry,
12.
what did 12?
15.
15. And Mop, what did you get?
5.
5. Okay, so all right. So Varnir's able to sort of like keep herself out of this again, but everyone except Murph is now entangled in vines as they sprout up in every direction. And do you have to use a full turn of movement to stand up from prone, or is it just half?
For her, it would be half.
Okay. And she's going to run up to Varnir. But that'll be the end of her turn. So that is now Murph's turn. You are you are restrained. So
I thought you said I passed it.
Oh, sorry, Murph. Sorry, yeah. You are in difficult terrain. There's vines everywhere, but everyone else is stuck.
I need a dexterity saving throw from her.
Okay. That's a 12.
Yeah, that's very good. 10 points of radiant damage as I fling a sacred flame in her face.
Okay. Lethally?
Yes.
Okay. Your sacred flame smashes into her back, and she's very, very badly burned, but she is still standing.
Yeah, the only reason it was lethal was I don't really know how to non-lethally throw fire in your face.
Fair. It's fair.
Onion, your turn. You're restrained.
Yeah. She is on the ground still too, like laying down.
No, she's up in Varnir's face.
And restrained.
So you can use your action to attempt to break out.
Yeah. Trying to see if I had any other options, but what is it to break out?
Strength.
Strength? Okay. Then I guess that's what I'm gonna do. $12.
12. That is not going to do it. That is Varnir's turn. She's going to just calmly look Cthulhu in the face. She's like, I don't believe this is what you want. But I can't release. But I assure you that we will figure this out, and you will be able to be free, Cthulhu. And she's going to attempt to sort of calm her down. Does not work. She's like, it's like Cthulhu's like, you've just made this up. You're trapping us here. I was like, I will not be a prisoner. And Vanir just kind of sadly shakes her head, and she's like, I'm sorry you feel that way. and she's going to pick up her cane and attempt to smack her right in the face, and succeeds, and smacks Cthulhu across the face with her cane and knocks her out cold.
Ouch.
She's like, I'm sorry for that. That was, it appears that things are getting worse here. You said you were attacked by shadows?
Yes, we were attacked by shadows, and going back to what you said a little bit ago, it's for everybody's safety. Do you have any more details about that? Because this doesn't feel that safe.
It's not for ours. But can you imagine what would happen if the entire library was infested with this madness? Would power... There's already something here. I'm sure you've heard it.
I feel you're being unnecessarily dodgy at this moment.
I don't know what you mean.
So, this has happened before. Is that, right?
I said, and I believe I said that I only heard that everyone that was afflicted was put in isolation.
Afflicted by what?
This madness, this song. And as she mentions the song, she's going to...
Oh no.
You can tell she's about to try, like, wanting to sing again. And actually, everyone else give me concentration checks.
Natural 20. I'm gonna grab her and be like, none of that now. What do you know about this?
Stop that. You're not going to sing a song while I'm here.
Yes.
What did you get?
No singing.
17.
Okay. You guys are all, like, barely hold it back, but then all of a sudden you hear, like, in the corner, Onion's like... Onion's like, see a dog that knows how to eat. Never eats.
It doesn't work on her like Cary Grant in a 40s movie. Just
Okay, so
Can we
honestly,
do the thing from Airplane where I come on and I stop you and I just start smacking you myself?
There's a line. There's a line, Buzz.
So, can you tell us what you do know? What we've put together is there were bodies in the Firefly room, or whatever you want to call it, and there was, it said, finish the, what did it say? Onion,
the rhyme.
what did it say? Yes, that. It said that. Finish the rhyme. Do you have any idea what we're talking about? Shamshine. Shamshine. That's a terrible word.
Does that finish the rhyme? Gemshine.
I tried that. I tried saying it, and it didn't do anything.
Yeah,
So,
it's like, I'm sorry, I've told you all I know. This was 600 years ago. It was before I was even here.
So, like, you've been here for several hundred years, and you're never once for, like, maybe, you know what? That tracks for what's going on. Okay.
If it happened 600 years ago, we're in a library. There might be a record on it.
Yeah.
And you didn't bother to even look at all. You're like, 2 bodies in a cellar, rumors of people being trapped that you know about, and you're like, I'm good, no investigation. 300 years, you were busy the whole time.
It would have been an event that had already passed long before I came here. I was preoccupied with my studies. It had already resolved itself. Why would I study it?
Well, you obviously have a way to deal with it if it comes up, but but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll just go look around. It's
concentration checks.
12.
19.
Okay. All right. So what are you guys
14.
going to do?
Since she's being dodgy,
She's not
I
being
am
dodgy.
I believe she's being dodgy.
Okay.
Murph thinks she is full of shit, that she's been in this for 300 years and has been like, a mystery. Let me figure out how to trap people when it starts. But a solution? I'm too busy doing whatever studies I'm doing. No, Murph thinks she's full of shit. But knows he's not getting anything else out of her. So Murph would like to go, and I'm saying this to the party. I'm like, she's full of shit. But let's go see if somebody else here be willing to help. Like, and we'll go look for that dude or the Kenku.
Okay.
Would it be better if we search the complex, see if there's anything else out of place first?
Yeah, I guess. That also sounds like it might make some sense.
Okay. As you guys make it down to the middle floor,
Barney's up there being like, they've fallen into my trap. Ah, dirty bitch, I knew it.
you end up in the center of the room, and you can hear the singing again from the deep, menacing voice. And the air around you feels thick. It presses in on you from all sides and pricks your nerves, raises the hair on the back of your head, and your muscles start twitching as though something is yanking on them with invisible
Eyes of the
strings.
grave. I'm going to activate Eyes of the Grave the minute I start feeling like thick.
Okay. Yeah, so you can feel like undead energy like everywhere, but it's like sourceless right now.
So there's no, like, I can see it, but like not.
Yeah.
What does it look like to me? Because it says I can see undead.
So you can't see like you can't see like a source for this. But it's almost like it feels like you're
Like a cloud? Like a cloud of undead energy? Like a fog?
Yes.
Oh, so. Okay.
But it feels like you're like on strings right now, and I need everyone to make a charisma saving throw.
13.
Charisma.
12.
To the abyss with you.
12.
Huzzah, 20.
20. What was yours, Brian? Okay.
19.
So as you feel this like twitching sensation take hold, Murph and Mop, you're now charmed.
Gross.
And in your ear, you hear, you're mine now.
Ew. Gross.
And you are charmed.
You're still devil talking. Thanks.
I am still devil talking because I wanted to.
Oh, good. It's easily intelligible, so continue by all means.
That's
So Murph starts taking his pants off because he knows where this is going.
it's not going to pollute my nightmares at all.
Just to clarify, is my charm like? Do I now see them as enemies, or like?
So you
Am I just willing
so
participant?
you are. So it's like you're a puppet on strings.
Oh,
So it's
wonderful.
Like you're not. It's not like you're fully aware what's going on. You don't have control over it.
All right.
But as this comes into effect, you turn around and you. I guess everyone roll initiative at this point.
It is 6. Are we gonna do a combat now?
11.
It's not really a combat, so it's fine.
14.
So, what was that? 11, 14,
Yeah.
Onion.
Pulling it up right now. Wonderful. 4.
4 and
20.
20. So Gideon, you're up first. But I'm going to say that you just able to shake this off. You don't necessarily know what's going on as Murph turns around and
Finishing up.
you takes an attack at takes a swing with his mace at Onion, and Mop turns around and takes a swing at you as well. But it's like jerky. It's almost like I said, it's like they're
It was a 7.
marionettes. So, Mop, make an attack on Gideon.
Unarmed or weapon or
Weapon.
okay. 23.
23. Yeah. So you turn around and stab Gideon.
And since I was going first, and I noticed that something was wrong with their movements, and I could see him like coming towards me, could I have taken the dodge action?
Yes, because you're already on guard because shit's been fucked. So I would say yes, you can take the dodge action. And what does that do? Impose disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Okay. So, Mop, disadvantage. Your finely honed monk senses are able to sense something is wrong, and you definitely attempt to dodge out of the way.
A same roll.
Oh,
So you
23,
attempt
you
to
said.
dodge. You attempt to like. You're like, this will be fine. And you like attempt to block, and then like, you attempt to block it, and then like Mop does the thing where he like drops the knife from like one hand to the other and like stabs you.
One time I hit.
One time you hit with your dagger, and it's not a friendly.
Ugh.
So
Look at that
roll your damage there, Mop.
Yeah. Gross.
no sneak attack. I'm not surprised, and you are not flanking.
8.
Eight.
Okay, that's fine.
And Mop and Murph, you can attempt to shake off this effect. Now, give me another charisma save.
Dumpstad, here we go.
Yes. 7.
Oh, net 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm even more into
So, like,
it now.
as your knife like slides in between Gideon's ribs, all of a sudden you come to your senses, and like
Stab
it's
him
like
again.
the strings break.
No, I fist bumped him.
The bonds of a fist
My
bump are
brother.
eternal.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it in. Be like,
Gideon, that is your turn. You notice like
keep it.
you notice the sort of like jerkiness of Mop's movements stop as soon as the blade sinks in. So what do you do?
But Murph is still jerky.
Well, I'm
Murph's
deeper
still,
into
like-
it now. I got a 7.
Murph's still like looks like he's being like puppeted by like a puppeteer.
I know what needs to be done, and I throw myself onto his weapon.
It's a hammer.
Like, oh, they must want blood. Okay. Is that all you do?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay.
We're dumb.
Go ahead and give me some damage. Because, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Roll your
Good.
damage because he's like basically giving a free attack.
4.
4. All right.
It's only a D4. It's a light hammer, so that's what I have.
Yeah. That is, I believe. Shit, I forgot to write the initiatives down. That is Mop up next, I think, because that was the end of the surprise round.
Believe so. So the only enemy right now is Murph.
It's me.
Did what I do, like, shake
Suspicious.
him
You
to his
just
core by
stabbed
any
our
chance?
friend.
No.
Can I run up? Can I run up behind him and just kick him in the nards?
Sure.
You're technically flanking because I'm in combat with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I just want to
You're gonna sneak attack my nutsack?
Yes, yeah, because it'll be subdual. It's massive neurological discharge might shake him awake. I don't know.
Yeah, I would say if the attack is successful, you won't do damage, but it will give him advantage on his next saving throw for charisma. Because the pain will sort of wake him up a little bit.
That's 18.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna hit. And give me a D4.
Okay. One.
One. So you give him a nice little nut tap, and he's like,
and you notice Murph is fully erect now.
and I think that is now Murph's turn. So Murph,
do I get another chance to break it, or do I just sit there with a kick dick?
You still take another swing at Onan.
Why own it?
He was who you were already fighting.
Nice. Okay. No shit.
The
21.
little guy.
21. 21 will hit.
Yep.
5 max damage with my light hammer. I throw it into his face.
And now you can take your charisma saving throw at advantage.
$15.
15. That's just makes it. So as the strings seem to break, you all of you this time here don't worry, I'll be there soon. And as that effect sort of
You said
dissipates.
he'll be here soon.
Yes.
Can I call into the ether? I'm like, when, where?
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
You don't
Next
There you
time.
in this case
Really well done.
you just hear the
Yeah.
song in your head.
Everybody in this fucking building is dodgy as shit, even the creepy people. Can I kick Mop in his tick?
No. But
I would waste shield just to protect the stack.
so as you guys sort of collect yourselves and look kind of wild-eyed at each other, and you're like, what the fuck?
I was
see-
possessed, obviously.
You see Galesby, Ebner's young daughter, come up the stairs. There's blood spattered on her face and down the front of her clothes, and she's shaking with wide eyes, holding a large square book with blood on the corner of its metal spine. And that's where we'll end our episode.
Jesus.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching Nerds of Legend, and we'll catch you back with a continuation of Candlekeep Mysteries in 2 weeks. Again, in the Monday after New Year's weekend, we will be continuing our book talks, where we will be talking about Ringworld by Larry Niven. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and you see you get happy holidays, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.